Hey guys, hope you're having a good start to the year, good start to the week. You might have noticed I didn't release a podcast episode this morning. And the reason for that is I've decided that I'm going to cut down on releasing episodes to maybe every other week, possibly once a month. And the reason for that is my daughter, she had a college campus visit recently, last week or two. She's got another one coming up. And I realized if she's heading off to college this fall, I only have a limited number of weekends to spend with her. So even though the podcast doesn't take a ton of time, it does kind of take an afternoon to do that. And I thought, 5-10 years from now, am I going to regret that I didn't do a weekly podcast and put out more episodes this year? Or am I going to regret that I didn't spend more time with her before she went off to school? And I've got two older kids, Catherine and JJ, and we've done this where they've gone off to school. And I almost always regret that I didn't spend more time with them. And whether it's with the kids or with people, especially the last couple of years, I wish I spent more time with people. Had a chance to connect with my friend, Roger. I haven't seen him for a couple of years. Just grabbed coffee, caught up. And I've mentioned on the podcast that we've started a new church. It takes time to get to know people, to be available and to connect. And so that's what I'm hoping this year. Primarily spend more time with my daughter and my wife. My older daughter and my granddaughter and my son when he's available. Want to be available to my family. So that's what's going on there. Have a half a dozen or so interviews scheduled, so I'm not going to cancel on people. Looking forward to reading people's books and kind of highlighting them on the podcast. But would appreciate prayer for my daughter as she decides. She's kind of deciding, is she going to take a gap year? Is she going to do community college and transfer, or is she going to go off to school? So, big decision, and I hope. My hope is that this next half year will just be a special time, and that she'll always remember that her dad was there for her because of this decision. Thanks for understanding, guys. In the meantime, if you haven't seen the rest of the podcast or listened to the rest of the podcast, got 50 plus episodes that you could catch up on.